Hello, welcome back to endofturn.com programming tutorials. We previously discussed the while loop. We're now going to discuss a do while loop, which is actually a better format than the while loop for what we use the while loop for. The difference between a do while loop and a while loop is that a while loop always assesses the condition of execution before it executes the loop body, whereas a do while loop will always execute the loop body at least once before it checks the condition. So we'll see how that works now, and you'll see why it was a better format to do this than it was to use the while loop previously. So in the same way we had before, we have a boolean value which is true or false, which assesses the success or stores the success of our loop. So have we accomplished what we wish to accomplish? So at the start, no, we haven't, because we want to get their name, and we want to store their name in a variable called string. Sorry, not a variable called string, a variable called name of type string. Okay, so remember, string is just a list of characters essentially. So we're going to do something while not success. Remember, the exclamation mark negates the value of the boolean, so this is false initially, so initially not false is true, so it will continue to loop while true. Well, you see, the syntax actually represents what I was saying before. In a while statement you'd have the while and then you'd have the body, but here you've got a do and you have the body and then you have the while, so it's always going to do it once first. Okay, so we want to ask for their name, and then we want to put something in there. We want to read what they wrote and put it into that name variable. Okay, and then we want to do if name is equal to if they have neglected to enter a name, let's tell them off. Name cannot be blank. Otherwise, so remember, if it is blank, it will do this. If it's not blank, then it will do this instead, which is success equals true. So as soon as success is true, this is true, and not true is false. So while false, we don't want to do it. Console.writeLine below their placeholder. Sorry, terrible typing, it is late. And we'll see how this runs. Name. Enter, 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 enter. Can't be blank. Jack. Hello there, Jack. And enter. So you see, last time we repeated this bit of code here, because we had it initially up here, and then we had it within the body of the while loop as well. And now we only have it once, because we're always doing it, always asking for the name before we assess whether it's blank or not, which makes perfect sense. And that is how to use a do while loop.